This is the Brotherly Pursuits podcast, so come on over and hang in with friends. Through Christ, I am sober and forgiven. Yeah, we're all gonna die, but there's good news. Jesus came to earth in a human body. He was all flesh, 100% God, 100% human. He was crucified on the cross. He was put in a tomb. 3 days later, he rose again. He left his spirit. All you have to do is ask Jesus in your heart. You'll be born again. The good news is he's coming back, so we can spend eternity with Jesus and all our loved ones. Welcome, guys. This is the Brotherly Pursuits podcast, coming back at you for a third episode. You might be wondering, why is that wrestling belt on the table? Well, the champion is Ellis. Tell us why you're the champion. Well, supposedly he thinks he beat us at darts. I don't know how he ended up with it. I think I should have ended up with it.
At one time, I had the belt for a couple months.
I think when he went back to Texas, he had the belt. And then he moved back, and we haven't played since.
So he's the remaining champion right now. But I'm going to get the belt back.
Why is he looking at that camera over there? It's not
That's our audience. What are you talking about? So this episode that we're making right now, guys,
There's a Q&A.
it's just a little Q&A, and we're going live on TikTok for the first time. So it's our first time, guys, going live on TikTok. So you'll see some of this in the episode. Some of it you won't. Looks like we might have some viewers. So this is the Brotherly Pursuits podcast. We're excited. This is our first time going live here on TikTok. We're going to do a Q&A. You guys ask questions, we'll answer them. How old are y'all? Well, that's a funny question there. I'm 34 years young.
14 minutes older than I am.
It's actually my twin brother. And I'm 14 minutes older than he is. He's a little younger than us. How old are you, Ellis?
23.
23. He's 34. We're just like 2 or 3 months older. How many people we got joining with us today? 4 viewers. What's it about? Well, it's about our brotherly pursuits. We're going to talk about motorcycles. I want to lead one person to the Lord. If you guys don't know the gospel, I can tell you all about the gospel.
It brings us to your first time on a motorcycle. How was that like?
Me and my first time on a motorcycle. So my first time on a motorcycle, this guy takes me to a parking lot. And it's the first time I've ever been on a motorcycle, you know. He says, now remember where the brake is. So I start out riding, and I kept just wanting to drag my feet. And I'm telling you, I almost wrecked my first time on a motorcycle. It was pretty scary, you know, my first time on there. I actually took a Myers Dern course. It was a 3-day course, and we were riding in the rain. So I'm telling you what, it was the hardest 3 days of my life. But it taught me a lot, and I got my motorcycle license through that, actually through Myers Dern. So it was a pretty good course. I recommend that to you guys if you guys are just starting out and learning how to ride. What about your first time on a motorcycle, Travis?
You know, first time I was going around my neighborhood. I went around once real good. And I'm like, man, I got this. And I was going around the second time, and I was like, man, I really got this. And I floored it, and I forgot where the brakes were. And man, I was heading right towards my house, and I hit the curb, broke my headlight,
Oh, man.
my exhaust, and I was doing front flips in the yard, man.
Wasn't Dad there too? He was sitting there
Yeah.
watching you, huh?
I almost hit him. He had to jump out of the way, and I would have ran right into the house, but the curb was there and it stopped me.
So yeah, we're gonna answer all your guys' questions. If you guys got any questions for us, right here, the Brotherly Pursuits podcast. So I wanted to tell you guys about being a subscriber to a YouTube channel. Right now we're sitting at 11 subscribers, but the 15th subscriber, they get a gift. The thing is, we can't see on our side who the subscriber is. So if you're the 15th subscriber, you got to let us know so we can send you this gift. Here, if you guys subscribe, the 15th subscriber, they get this rotary tool set right here, 25 piece.
We'll personally hand deliver it if you're local.
If you're local, we'll come to your address and you guys will get this. So you want to make sure and let us know if you're the 15th subscriber. Right now we're sitting at 11. So yeah, we got this wrestling belt here on the table. Can you hold that up for the TikTok viewers?
I once held this
They can't see it.
for many, many months.
Just go towards the middle of it.
Yeah, there it is, that wrestling belt. This guy's a champion. He's a champion at darts. So he kind of beat us at darts. And that's why he has that championship belt.
Now, if we were shooting pool or something, I would always have that belt because nobody.
Well, I would take the belt. I think I'd have the belt.
I don't know, man.
There's a couple times you guys might have beat me
I
on
beat
my.
you just the other day.
When I was tired or something. But
You slept till noon. What do you mean you were tired?
I was quite tired that day when you beat me.
You slept till noon.
I slept too much, man.
Well, we like sleeping in on the weekends because, we get up early during the week and, work that 9 to 5. If we could just do this full time, you guys encourage us. So, yeah, this is the Brotherly Pursuits podcast. This is our 3rd episode.
Is Emsley on?
That's what I was saying.
Oh, it looks like
What's up, Emsley?
it looks like my daughter's on live. Hi, babe. Any new hunting trips? Well, we haven't been. The last hunting trip we went on was that turkey hunt where we got poison ivy. And if you guys have seen our episode, you'll know all about that story. We went turkey hunting, and I was going to sit by a tree, and I noticed there were some leaves that kind of looked like poison ivy. So I asked Travis, "Is that poison ivy?" He said, "No, that's not poison ivy." But it turned out to be it was poison ivy. So that was our last hunting trip. But when September rolls around,
We'll be in the water shooting them ducks out of the sky.
yeah, this year we got to get Ellis with us. He's only been on one hunt with us, but it was actually a pretty good hunt. And there was a lot of birds that day.
I really think you try to go out fishing again.
Well, yeah, he keeps talking about going fishing.
I got some new poles that need to hit the water.
Anybody know any good fishing spots? We do want to encourage you guys to like, share, and subscribe, and be that subscriber to get that rotary tool. Our 15th subscriber will get that rotary tool.
Here's Kay Wilson. What's up, Kay Wilson?
What you saying?
What's up, Queen Kay? Who are you?
Who are you?
Kay Wilson, Queen Kay. Cachet. What's up?
Shout out to all you guys. Thanks for joining in. So one thing about this podcast, it's a Brotherly Pursuits podcast. We made it to lead one person to the Lord. If you got questions, we can answer them. If you're struggling out there, all you got to do is ask Jesus in your heart. We can tell you the gospel. We can answer any questions that you have. Jesus will change your life. Ellis knows all about Texas. He lived there for 5 years. What do you think about Texas, Ellis? You think you're ever going to go back?
I'll go back to visit, and that's it.
He says he'll go back to visit. That's about it. Well, Father's Day is coming up.
Is it Sunday?
So I think it's Sunday. For all you dads out there, happy Father's Day in advance. We got 5 people joined in right now.
She's saying fish for Father's Day.
Oh, fish for Father's Day. That sounds pretty good. If we can only go catch them and then we cook them up. Oh, it's supposed to rain all weekend. You guys getting any rain up there in Texas?
Down there.
Or down there?
You've always said that.
I get all that mixed up. I don't know. What kind of hunting do we do? Well, we're really big into duck hunting. We like turkey hunting. We do a little bit of deer hunting.
I've done more deer than anything.
Well, yeah, he likes the deer hunt more than us. We
Let me show you guys something. If you're a big duck hunter and you don't have this, I think you're doing your hunting wrong.
What is he going to show us? I guess old Trav has something to show us. Well, that's a duck band right there. That's a every hunter's dream is to shoot him a banded duck or a goose.
I've got one in my life.
He got lucky and he got one. Out of all the years I've been hunting since I was 9. I've never shot a banded duck or a goose. He got lucky.
She says, because you said that you're doing something wrong. And she said, so I'm guessing all y'all have one? No?
No, he's the only one out of us that has one. He got lucky. Sometimes you get lucky. I will tell you a pretty cool story. One time, this was right after my dad and my sister passed away. I went hunting. I went snow goose hunting. Me and Johnny, which is my sister's dad. So we go snow goose hunting. We get out there. We set about 100 decoys out, and we see nothing. We sit there a couple hours, nothing. So then I sit there. I was praying to God, if my dad and my sister's okay, I just want to see one snow goose. That's it. About 2 minutes later, the whole sky was filled with snow geese. I'm talking the whole sky was filled with snow geese. If you're talking about a sign from God that everything's okay, that was my sign. The whole sky, I mean, it was just covered in snow geese. It was the loudest thing I've ever heard. Yeah, it was.
Did you shoot any? Did you get
Well, I tried, but they're too high. They're about 100 yards up there. But all I wanted to see was one snow goose. And the whole sky, I mean, within a couple minutes of me praying, it was completely filled. I'm telling you, prayer works. So if you're out there struggling and a lot of things going wrong in your life, if you turn to prayer, God will answer your prayers. And maybe you're not praying the right way, you know. Well, instead of praying...
I guess if you're praying for something instead of however you want to look at it.
Well, yeah, if you're praying for, well, what can God do for you? Well, maybe you should start praying what you can do for God. What can I do for God?
Who's Bob? How do you know that he answered you if you're not hearing anything?
Well, he just sends you signs. I mean, if you look around, all around you, God will show you some pretty good signs.
Yeah, it's all about signs.
You're not hearing anything, he said.
He's talking about praying.
No, he's talking about praying. How do you know?
I know.
How do you know if God answered you if you're not hearing anything? Well, he speaks to you in several different ways. He speaks to you through vessels, through different people. You know, if you're one day struggling and you need some money, and a neighbor comes over and hands you some groceries, that could be a sign from God. I mean, he comes in many different vessels, many different forms. Prayer works. He changed my life, and if you're struggling, he can change yours. Well, I can tell you a little bit about my testimony. I can put out my testimony in another video, but I can give you a short version. From about 18 to 21, I wasn't really living the right way. And I was making some bad choices. And from about 18 to 21, so I was doing a little drinking back then. It started out just on the weekends, you know, just occasionally. And then from 23 to 27, it was every weekend. And then it got to about every single day. All I did, I was just living the wrong lifestyle. One day I went in my closet and I fell on my knees and just started praying to the Lord. I've never told this to anybody. I just said, I can't do this anymore by myself. I need help. And I called upon Jesus, and he changed my life forever since then. It's been 7 years and 2 months since I've been sober. And it's all from calling upon God. He'll change your whole life. That's just a short version of the testimony. I can make another video. It can be longer for you guys. But the moral of the story is, if you ask Jesus in your heart and you ask for his help, you can't do it all by yourself. You can't do anything by yourself. But if you have God, he can get you through anything. And if you're in addiction, he can get you out of addiction. You just have to call upon Jesus. Our sister joined.
Lindsay, are you in here?
Ren,
What's up, Lindsay?
Ren.
Can you just pass on by?
Is she actually joining in the chat room, or
Are you joining here or what?
did she just pass on by? Let a couple more people join in here. You guys got any questions for us? This is our 3rd episode. We're pretty excited about it. This is week 3 of our podcast.
For you viewers, if you have anything you want us to talk about, you can always write on our Facebook page or
Go to our YouTube channel,
Instagram or YouTube.
Brotherly Pursuits Podcast. I wish we got summer breaks like all the kids do. You know, they get a 3-month summer break.
Oh, yeah.
That should happen for us,
That
adults.
for us.
We need a 3-month break. Well, I don't know what the Father's Day gift is yet, but
Pretty good gift.
supposedly it's supposed to be pretty good. For all you fathers out there, happy early Father's Day.
You'll be excited about that one.
This month is just flying by. It's already June. We got 4th of July coming up.
Who's ready for fireworks?
Fireworks. You guys like fireworks?
I'm ready for swimming. I want to go to the lake.
Yeah.
You can go to the pool.
Get in the pool. I haven't been in the pool since last year. Well, you still go to the hot tub at that fitness place you
Me
joined?
and him were talking, and we're going to be joining pretty soon. And
Tell us about that.
I told him just go work out.
Go work out?
But really, I'm there for the hot tub and steam room.
Oh, the steam room was where it's at. That's where you sweat it out and lose all the weight.
I love steam room. I love hot tub.
So you're gonna go to a whole gym just to go to the steam room?
That's what I did. I used to go when I didn't work the next day. I'd go soak in the hot tub, soak in the steam room, get on the massage chair.
The massage chair? Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
That's all I did.
So
I mean,
you went to a gym to relax, not to do
pretty
anything
much.
else.
I mean, I worked out for a couple days.
In the beginning?
Yeah, in the beginning. I'm like, I don't want to work out. I'm going to go soak.
Well, I mean, tell us about your health journey. You've been on a health journey for quite a while, haven't you? Well, he's lost quite a bit of weight. Probably about 100 pounds. In the past 5 years, I would say.
What about you? You think you ever joined the gym?
Man, for me, I just got to find the energy to work out, man. I used to work out all the time. I used to go to the park and run. That was back in my early days, my 20s. I really used to go to the park every day, man, and I'd run. I just jog every single day. It was pretty good exercise.
I couldn't do it, bro.
I used to actually go there back when I played music, and I'd write songs. I'd listen to the birds chirp, and I'd sit under a tree, and I'd write my songs. That's where most of my songs were made.
When was this?
This was when I was into music.
When you
So this
guys-
was-
what was it when you were in the studio?
Yeah, this was when we were in the studio.
So you're talking about in your teens.
A long time, yeah, in my teens.
You said 20s.
Well,
I don't think it was.
It was a long time ago. Many moons ago.
Many moons have passed.
I used to go to the park. I'd sit under a tree and I'd just write my music. That's actually where I wrote all my commercials for American Broadcasting School. Right under that tree. Man, if I could go back to that tree, it has a lot of
What
memories.
park was it?
It was a park that we lived right by. I
In
can't.
Wausau?
No, it was in Tulsa. I can't remember the name of it. It had a bridge. I remember. Man, that was a pretty good park. I just used to go there every single day.
You got new chairs now.
We got new chairs. Travis got us 2 new chairs, so we're pretty excited about that.
So whenever you guys come on, you'll be sitting in some comfort.
Sitting that one right there, you guys, it's pretty comfortable. These aren't the best, the ones we're sitting in, but they work.
Yeah, they're definitely.
I gotta have a pillow there for my back, because when you get about our age, you have some back problems. Is there a day that you wake up and you don't have back problems?
I never had back problems.
You never have back problems?
Never.
I think you're on your own now, bro.
Yeah, I never.
You don't have back problems either? Every day I wake up, I
I'm
have.
only 34.
I got back problems, man.
No back problems.
I hear all kinds of.
You know why it is. though.
My hand, I
You know why
used
you
to
have, no,
have.
for real. You know why you have back problems?
Why is that?
Do you not work at the table all day long?
Well, yeah, I stand at the table all
Or are
day
you
long.
bent over?
Yeah,
That's why.
I'm literally bent down all day. I'm building my units that I build.
That's why you have back
So maybe that's why I have back problems.
My hands, man, they used to go numb every single day. Now, I mean, it's been a while, but
See, I've had that happen too. My hands go numb.
like when I'm driving, they go numb. When I'm welding or anything.
You guys know what that could be from? Our hands going numb?
carpal tunnel.
You think that's from
Old age.
what do you think that's from? Old age?
It's not old age.
Oh, well, let me tell you, I think I'm the tiredest awake person you've ever met.
Wait,
What?
the what?
The tiredest awake person you've ever
You're
met.
the tiredest awake person you ever met.
Yeah, I could be standing and be awake and be so tired.
Well, yeah, I'm always tired too. I'll drink 1 cup of coffee every morning, about that big, and it don't do nothing for me.
Yeah, like nothing.
It won't do nothing for me.
Well, I'm
Because
always,
you're used to it.
I don't know what it is.
Does coffee work for you guys? Do you guys like coffee?
It don't work for me either. I just drink it because it tastes.
Well, yeah, I drink it because usually it's cold in the mornings and it warms me up. That's really why I drink it.
I don't drink
It don't really do anything
Well,
for me.
I don't drink hot coffee though.
I gotta have my Pepsi.
Oh, I love.
I don't.
I drink hot coffee.
I drink my Pepsi and my Mountain Dew all day, every day.
I do like going to Starbucks and getting the frappuccinos. You know, the mochas.
Frappuccino.
Frappuccinos, yeah, they're
You're
good.
bougie.
They're good, man. You guys ever had them frappuccinos at Starbucks? I try to get the tallest one I can get.
The venti?
What's it called? A
They're
venti?
good. Yeah, they're good.
A grande? Is that what it's called? A grande?
No, it's venti. Venti.
What's grande mean?
Large.
So what's venti mean? Extra large?
I don't know.
What's the lingo out there, guys, for all you
I don't know.
Starbucks?
The movie that I watched, he got all mad about that. Because he said, I want a large. And she's like, a venti? She's like, he said, no, a large.
Hmm.
Pretty funny.
They come up with some pretty crazy names there in Starbucks. All I want is just a regular drink, but I'll just make it big. I mean, I don't know. Put a lot of sugar in it, a lot of whipped cream.
Oh, you put whipped cream in it?
Yeah, it's good, man. Yeah,
You were like,
it's good. You guys have kids out there? I got 3 of them myself. Maybe pause it. We'll come back to you guys after we get this situated.
We got some blurry vision going on here.
Travis, in the live. We'll be back, guys. Right after this commercial.
right after this commercial. What?
So yeah, guys, that was our first time on TikTok. You guys saw some of that. We'll put that in the episode for you. We were just trying that out. We want to do some Q&As starting out here. Get to better know our audience. So anyway, I got a good story for you guys. It's from the Bible, Matthew chapter 14, verse 22 to 33. So Peter and his disciples, they go out into this water, and they get on the boat, and they're traveling along in the water, and they look up in the clouds, and they see a storm's coming. So it's getting cloudy, some rain's coming. Well, they look in the distance, and they see what they think is a ghost. And Peter says, well, he recognized him. He recognized he was Jesus. So Jesus, he comes to the water. He actually walks on the water, and he says, Peter, come out of the boat and walk towards me. So Peter gets out of the boat. He starts walking. And what do you know? He starts walking on water.
Well, didn't you already tell us this story?
Yeah, I told you this story. But yes, so Peter starts walking on water. And he has his eyes fixated on Jesus the whole time. So he's walking on water. And then he notices from a distance the clouds coming in and the rain. So he takes his eyes off Jesus. And right as he takes his eyes off Jesus, he starts sinking in the water. So the moral of the story is when you don't have your eyes set on Jesus, sometimes in life you might feel like you're drowning. You know, addiction's going to come your way. You know, the struggles in life. But when your eyes are fixated on Jesus, I mean, you can do anything. He walked on water. He was the only person besides Jesus that ever walked on water. That's in the book of Matthew, chapter 18, verse 22 through 33. So you guys need to look that up. Pretty good story.
You have a photographic memory?
So I think sometimes I do. I think sometimes I do, and sometimes I don't, man.
I don't.
When it comes to verses, I like reading the Bible. I like listening to it. So I have a Bible app, and then I actually listen to the Bible.
Reading, I just read a page.
For some reason, I could remember it better if I listened to it. But if I read it, man, I'll have to read it about 15, 20 times to understand even what it's saying.
Yeah, I like listening to it too.
So I do most of my Bible reading just listening. Because I think once I listen to it, man, I have it down pretty good. So I wouldn't say it's a photographic memory, but it's a hearing memory. What is that called? When you hear things and you can remember them? I wish I had a photographic memory. Like you can read that and just remember it. Some people have that ability.
Yeah, some people can.
Never had it. So I like listening. That's a good way if you guys are having trouble reading the Bible. Because, you know, you read the Bible, it's hard to understand. That's why they come out with a lot of simpler versions. And then they come out with Bible apps you can read, actually listen to. And it helps me way more than reading does. I do like reading, but I listen to it a lot more. So if you guys are having trouble with that, you need to get you a Bible app and start listening to it. You can just listen to it while you're at work. I mean, he said he don't listen to nothing when he's at work.
No, it's silence. All I hear is my welding machine buzzing and me welding.
That's just too many thoughts going through your head, I think.
That's all I do, think all day. I'm a good thinker. I'm not a very good communicator or talker, but I'm a good thinker.
Well, that's the thing. Same thing for me. I have so many thoughts that go up here that are so good, and then when I try to say them, they just don't come out right.
I got a brilliant way of thinking, but
So if we can think it, I think maybe we can say it. We just have to practice saying it. I mean,
sure, man.
because there's a lot of things I think about stuff 24/7, and I'm like, man, that sounds great.
Is that how you are?
No, usually when I think I say it. I don't know.
You don't think? Did you have a lot of thoughts that come
I have
across?
a lot of thoughts.
I used to always watch the the near-death experience movie or near-death experience videos. Man, it's interesting.
Like, is that a TV show?
No, like on YouTube, near-death experiences, like real people.
Oh,
Near-death experience.
oh, like I Survived.
Yeah.
Kind of like that show, I Survived.
Like they died and came back, and they tell.
Oh, that interested me too. Yeah, there's this one series on that. It's I Survived Beyond and Back,
Yeah.
where they die and they have this near-death experience. They're hovering over their body. I mean, that stuff's crazy.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy.
And all of the stories are the same. They're all hovering over their body, watching themselves, and they don't even recognize themselves. They're like, is that me? I mean, it's pretty crazy. Some people they'll get in the car wrecks, and then they'll die, and they'll see their body in the car. I mean, and then they come back to life. You know, they meet Jesus, and then sometimes you have bad experience, and you meet the devil, and then that'll change your life forever. If you get that experience. 7's my lucky number. That's a good set of numbers there. 777.
That is actually pretty good.
I was just
You guys have lucky numbers?
5.
I really don't.
So why is it 5?
I don't know. It's always been 5. 5. I'm more of an OCD thing, so it's either 3, 5, or 7.
Oh, so you're an odd guy. you
Pretty odd now.
yeah.
I know that, but yeah. But
You like the odd numbers, do you?
not just those numbers.
No, I've never had a favorite number really.
Mine's always been 7 for some reason. So you did get a new phone, did
My
you?
favorite color is camo, so.
He just got a new phone. He got an iPhone.
Never get an iPhone back.
Yeah, he said he's never going to get an iPhone. So we talked about our lucky numbers. What's your favorite season? My favorite kind of season is the wintertime.
No, it's not. No, it is not.
What are you talking about?
You're such a. Tell me.
I don't like the cold, bro.
Yeah, you don't either.
The only reason I like the cold is because we're going hunting.
Well, yeah, I mean.
Okay, so you more like fall.
I like the fall, yeah, but
Yeah, but no, I'm talking.
I do
seasons.
love snow. I do like snow.
I'm thinking.
I don't know.
I'm thinking sometimes because I can go.
I don't like being cold all the time,
That's
yeah,
my point.
but I do love the winter.
No, see, I like winter because I like cold.
I'd rather
I
be.
love the cold.
Well, that's a hard one. Would you
Yeah,
rather be hot or would you rather be cold?
Hot or cold? I don't know.
It's nice being in the summertime when you're in a
I'd
pool
be cold every day of my life. I wish.
because you can always put clothes on, but you can't. There's only so many clothes you can take off, right?
I know.
So that's why I choose winter. What do you guys think?
I would
I
choose
don't
summer.
believe that at all.
I would choose summer.
I love the wintertime because we go hunting, man.
I get the hunting part, but if you're choosing an actual season,
Then
excluding hunting,
well, Christmas time is my favorite time of year. So I had to pick winter. I would have to pick winter, man.
I don't know, bro.
I mean,
okay, so if you walk outside your front door, what season would you rather have?
Probably raining.
Maybe the fall.
I wish it could storm every single day.
now you're lying.
Probably the
No,
fall.
seriously.
You like the rain, yes, but you
No.
don't want to be outside.
Well, I
I
don't
we
wanna-
talked about this in the last.
I don't want to
last
drive
podcast.
in it, but I'd love to be out there and just take it all in. You know, I'd stay on my porch all night if I could.
Well, if you had it covered,
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, I do love the rain. That's a hard choice there,
but
man.
not out in it.
Yeah, not driving.
So I'm talking about out in the weather.
Definitely not driving.
So what weather is it if you're out in it?
Probably just cloudy and looking like it's about to storm, but it's
Yeah.
See, mine's snow and weather. I'll be out in it. I'll drive in it. I'll walk in it. I don't care.
I just don't like driving on ice, man. Like that.
not. Oh yeah, ice road truckers.
Oh yeah, that's that. Would you ever do that? Take a truck like that across ice, across a pond like that, where it could crack and the whole truck could go down? What are you gonna do then?
It's my time.
I mean,
You know what I mean? But I wouldn't do that for a job anyway. But I would do it, yeah.
well, they probably make pretty good money doing that
Oh, yeah.
because they're risking their lives. You know,
It's hazard pay.
you're risking your life to go across this pond that may or may not crack.
Yeah.
Well, they check it.
Yeah, but you never know what could happen out there, man. They probably don't sleep for days. I'd say my favorite time of month is definitely Christmas time. I love Christmas shopping.
Favorite time of the month?
I mean, my favorite season. My favorite season.
That's not.
If I had to pick a holiday, my favorite holiday,
There you go.
it'd be
You
Christmas.
want to re-say that?
My favorite holiday would be Christmas. I love gift shopping. I love going to thrift stores.
Both of y'all are the same way.
I love it.
You know, I've been more shopping with y'all than I have by myself ever. in my life.
I mean, it can't get any better.
I think one weekend I went more shopping with y'all than I have ever.
You find some good bargains, you got to jump on it.
I don't go shopping.
Go to a good thrift store, man. You see that good price tag on there, you buy it.
That's the only reason why you bought me that hoodie too, is because it's the same scenario.
I didn't buy that at a thrift store though.
I know.
I bought that.
I know.
I went to
Listen,
Adidas online.
No, not that hoodie. The other one you bought from Academy.
Oh yeah.
Because we were in the store and I held it for so long, and if I hold it for too long, I'm like, I don't need it. I put it down.
Well, yeah. Remember, I had a plan in mind. I wanted to go there. I wanted to see what you guys wanted.
Yeah.
And without you knowing, I wanted to pick out exactly what you were holding in your
But
hands.
you get what I'm saying, though.
So he held up a pair of boots, and he held up a hoodie.
I didn't hold it. I carried it around the
Yeah.
store like I was going to buy it, but I never did.
I think they both carried it around for a good amount of time, but they didn't buy it. So I went back to the store, and I bought that boots, and I bought that same hoodie, and Merry Christmas. And they liked it because they had it in their hands. They just didn't want to put the dollar bills down.
Yeah, I can't.
That's pretty funny.
If I hold something too long in the store, then I'll put it down because I'll feel like I don't need it.
Me, the longer I hold it, the more I want it.
I think if you look at it more than once, you got to buy it.
You got to buy it.
Goodbye.
Have you ever went to a store and not even looked at the price tag and bought something?
No, I never have.
Yeah.
I've never done it.
I don't think I've ever
Well, I don't
done
go to like freaking Rolex and do it like that. No, but yeah, I have.
When I first met my wife, we went to Ross, and when I first met her, she was just throwing stuff in the cart. She wasn't even looking at the prices. I'm thinking,
it.
does she know how much them pair of shoes cost? She would just throw it in the basket. I'm telling you, she didn't care about the price tag. I wish I could be like that.
Yeah, I wish I could do that.
I mean, I always look at the price. One day I want to go to a store
Well, you look at the price of everything.
and just buy
Yeah, I got you.
buy everything that I like. One day.
But
One day I'll walk in the store. We won't even look at the price tags. Yeah. Well, you know, when you buy something, it immediately goes down in value. You buy a new car, gone down in value. Man, so they installed these speed bumps at my work, and I'm talking they're tall speed bumps. Every time I go across it, it scrapes the bottom of my car.
Really?
So I really think it's going to break down my car. Them speed bumps.
Drive faster.
I don't want to drive fast. I pop my tires. Have you seen my front tire out there, man?
yeah, I was looking at it when I got here. I was like,
It looks pretty low, doesn't it? This is the Brotherly Pursuits podcast. We're real excited for you guys tuning in
pretty soon we're going to be putting up a bloopers video.
of all our behind the scenes.
You want to see the behind the scenes?
It's pretty funny.
Better stay tuned.
Stay tuned. That's not how we're going to end it, right? Brotherly Pursuits podcast. We want to thank you guys for tuning in. And my quote of the day is, if you change the way you look at things, the things you look at will change.
Mine's do one thing every day that scares you.
Mine is keep your face always toward the sunshine and the shadows will fall behind you.
Man, those are some good quotes there. We want to thank you guys for tuning in. If you guys want to come on in, hang with friends, we'll be here. Until next time, have a good day, and God bless you.
Stay tuned.